Now we have completed these 2 points. Now the next third point is alien species invasions. Now see, first one, habitat loss, fragmentation, then overexploitation. The next one is alien species invasion. Now, see, most important thing is that naturally a question arises in your mind, what does the word alien species represents? The species which is not a native of that particular area, and when it comes invades, invasion word is there, invades means it comes by forceful invasion and is successful, that is most important thing, is successful, survives, that is why the word used is alien species invasion. Now, see, this is not, mostly in this also, it is the human being which is involved, either deliberately or even if the intention is not there, then also for without any intention, human being brings new species to new locality, correct? And this creates a major problem, because how much is the native species ready to face the competition? See, native species means the species which lives, which is present there, native, which is adapted to that particular region, and it is well balanced. The ecosystem, the food chain in any particular area is going to be well balanced. Predator-prey relation is maintained. But if by chance new species, if introduced, doesn't have the predator, what is going to happen? If it doesn't have the predator, then what are the possibilities? Either there will be a massive increase in the new species and extinction of the local one. Anything can happen. That is why it is one of the factors, alien species invasion is one of the factors responsible for loss, that is decrease in the biodiversity. Now, we will take some example. Now, see, for example, Nile perch. Nile perch is the species from Nile river. It has been introduced into that is Lake Victoria in East Africa. See what has happened? A Nile perch from Nile river. Nile, it means Egypt. That also comes in Africa. That is Middle East, near the Middle East. Now, see what has happened. Nile perch was introduced in the lake, has been introduced in the Lake Victoria. You are all well aware of what does the Lake Victoria is also representing, correct, in the evolution. Now, when this Nile perch was introduced, this result in the Lake Victoria, caclids were there. Caclids, due to introduction of Nile perch in Lake Victoria, what has happened? It had resulted in extinction. Yesterday, see, in extinction, just I have explained you, extinction means when the organism, when the species disappear, when the species disappears from the surface of the earth, that is known as extinction. So what does the word extinction means? The species disappear from the surface of the earth. So what has happened when the Nile perch were introduced in Lake Victoria, East Africa? It had resulted in disappearance, extinction of more than 200 species of cachalothes. So there has been a massive loss in it. Similarly, when the catfish, Clarias catfish were introduced, Clarias catfish were introduced from Africa. What has Clarias has more advantage in competition. See, any species which has advantage in competition has more adaptational quality, and if it doesn't get the predator, the population will increase. And Clarias is giving a tough competition to the local catfish, and the result is that their number goes on decreasing. Similarly, we have also seen that Eichhornia, water hyacinth, Eichhornia, listen here, in water hyacinth, that is I will come later on. See here, two examples have been given. One is of cachalothes, perch, Nile perch, and the other one is of, that is Clarias. Now see, water hyacinth, I will write it here. Water hyacinth, that is Eichhornia chrysape, poses a serious problem. Eichhornia, it is also called as water hyacinth, correct? Eichhornia chrysape. This is possessing a serious problem. Eichhornia chrysape, just in the last chapter it is there. Eichhornia chrysape is known as the terror of Bengal. Eichhornia chrysape grows very fast, covers the water bodies within short period of time, and the result is that there is a massive eutrophication. There is a massive loss of, see, it has, Eichhornia chrysape was introduced for its flower. Now, but what the result is? The result is that Eichhornia chrysape is spreading to every place and is giving a serious competition, and in competition Eichhornia chrysape overtakes the other. Eichhornia chrysape, just now I had used the word Eichhornia chrysape in Bengal, it is called as terror of Bengal because it fills the water bodies, it covers the water bodies, and the result is that as it covers the water body, the result is that naturally it promotes eutrophication, and it has a serious impact on aquatic animals, correct? Similarly, carrot grass, Parthenium, carrot grass is also possessing, carrot grass, Parthenium, is also possessing a serious problem. Lontana is also possessing a serious problem. These were introduced either see, I had very clearly used the word deliberately. Now Eichhornia chrysalis was introduced deliberately for its flower or as for ornamental purpose. Correct? Now they are possessing a serious problem to the local. Now they are they are competing with the local plants. These are weeds. Weeds means unwanted plant, but they are competing with the local agricultural crops. They are destroying it because they grow faster than the other, and as they grow faster, naturally they are going to the crops, the agricultural crops. Yield will decrease in the agricultural crop. Correct? So there are many examples are there. What has happened in Galapagos Island? Alien species, invasion of the alien species. In Galapagos Island, Amygdon disappeared due to the introduction of the goat. What happens in Mauritius? Disappearance of dodo birds when the pigs were introduced in the Mauritius. So introduction of new species is a serious problem, and without knowing their habitat, their reproduction, their prey, that is predators, one must take a lot of precautions, because even the introduction of new species possess a serious threat to the biodiversity. Today, we are facing a serious problem. Correct? See, survival of human being depends on biodiversity. Without biodiversity, human being will not be able to survive. Human being may be manipulating the biosphere. There is no doubt for it. It may be noosphere to him. It may be a noosphere, but biodiversity is very, very important. Now next one is, हे बघा, एलियन स्पेसिस इन्व्हेजन म्हणजे काय? जी स्पेसिस लोकली नव्हती त्या स्पेसिसला ह्युमन बिंगनी बाहेरून आणलेला आहे, त्याला एलियन स्पेसिस म्हणतात. एक तर त्यांनी डेलिब्रेटली केलेलं असेल, पण त्याच्या काही इंटेन्शन नसेल. आता बघा, एकदम सोपं एक्झाम्पल आहे. नाईल जी रिवर आहे तिथे पर्च फिश आहे. त्या पर्च नाईलमधून पर्च फिशला काढलं आणि कुठे टाकलं? लेक व्हिक्टोरियामध्ये. लेक व्हिक्टोरियामध्ये ओरिजिनल हॅबिटेट लेक व्हिक्टोरियाच्या कॅटलिड्स होते. कॅटलिड्स तिथे राहायचे. पर्च इंट्रोड्यूस केल्यानंतर त्याचा परिणाम काय झालेला आहे? कॅटलिड्सची दोनचे जास्त स्पेसिस एक्सटिंक्ट झालेली आहे. तसंच क्लेरियस ही कॅटफिश आहे. याला सुद्धा लोकली इंट्रोड्यूस केल्यानंतर लोकल जी कॅटफिश आहे त्याची संख्या दिवस आणि दॅट इज इट गोज ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. म्हणजे काय? जर आपल्याला नवीन स्पेसिस इंट्रोड्यूस करायचे असेल, त्याची सर्व माहिती पाहिजे. म्हणजे त्याचा प्रिडेटर कोण आहे, प्रे काय आहे, काय रिलेशनशिप आहे. जर हे सर्व माहीत नसेल तर नवीन स्पेसिस इंट्रोड्यूस केल्यानंतर त्याचा परिणाम भयानक होऊ शकतो. इकोर्निया क्रायसेप हा बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल आहे. आता इकोर्निया क्रायसेप बघा, इकोर्निया क्रायसेप आपल्याकडे नव्हता, त्याला फ्लावरसाठी इंट्रोड्यूस केला. आता तो इतका प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट करतो, बेंगालमध्ये त्याला टेरर ऑफ बेंगॉल म्हणतात. का? कारण की तो इतका फास्ट, इकोर्निया क्रायसेप जे आहे ना, हा ऑफसेटचे एक्झाम्पल आहे. तो इतका फास्ट ग्रो करतो ना, त्याच्यामुळे काय होणार आहे? युट्रोफिकेशन होऊन जातो. म्हणजे काय होणार आहे? ॲक्वॅटिक दुसऱ्या क्रॉप्स दुसऱ्या प्लांट्सला प्रॉब्लेम येतो, ॲक्वॅटिक ॲनिमल्सला प्रॉब्लेम येणार आहे, करेक्ट. वॉटरची क्वालिटी डिग्रेड होणार आहे. वॉटरची क्वालिटी डिग्रेड केल्यानंतर म्हणजे झाल्यानंतर तो ड्रिंकिंगसाठी सुटेबल राहणार नाही. सिमिलरली आणखीन 2 आहे वीड्स, लोंटाना आहे, कॅरेट ग्रास आहे. ही जी ग्रास आहे इकोर्निया क्रायसेप आहे, ही दुसऱ्या कंट्रीहून आणलेली आहे, म्हणून या स्पेसिसला एलियन स्पेसिस इन्व्हेजन म्हणतात. आपल्याकडे नव्हती ती, पण आपल्याकडे त्याची संख्या इतने म्हणजे तो इतका जोराने का वाढतो. हे बघा, कोणत्याही स्पेसिसला फास्ट ग्रो, जर त्याची ग्रोथ खूप फास्ट होत असेल त्याच्या मागे कारण काय असेल, त्याचा प्रिडेटर नसेल, म्हणून स्पेसिस वाढून राहिली. आपल्याला दुसरं एक्झाम्पल ओपनशिया, काय झालेलं ओपनशिया, ओपनशिया ऑल्सो क्रिएट, हा सुद्धा एक्झाम्पल आहे पुस्तकमध्ये. ओपनशिया ऑल्सो स्प्रेड एव्हरीवेअर, कारण की त्याचा प्रिडेटर नव्हता. म्हणून जर आपल्याला फूड चेन, फूड वेब याची माहिती नसेल तो नवीन स्पेसिस इंट्रोड्यूस करताना लॉट ऑफ केअर केला पाहिजे. फॉलोट. आता 4th पॉईंट बघा कोणता आहे, को एक्सटिंक्शन. को एक्सटिंक्शन म्हणजे 2 स्पेसिस जर एकत्र राहत असेल आणि नॅचरली काय होणार आहे, जर 2 स्पेसिस एकत्र राहत असेल, को स्पेसिस जर को इव्हॉल्व झालेली असेल, नॅचरली जर एकावर प्रॉब्लेम आला दुसरी जी स्पेसिस तर डिसअपियर होणार आहे, एक फिक्स आहे. को एक्सटिंक्शनमध्ये दोघे एक साथ काय होणार आहे, एक्सटिंक्ट होणार आहे. को एक्सटिंक्शन मीन्स when both the species, when both are going to get extinct together, then it is known as co-extinction. What are the reason behind it? Co-extinction. Both are going to get extinct together. That is known as the co-extinction. दोघे एकत्र एक्सटिंक्ट होणार आहे. एक्सटिंक्ट म्हणजे डिसअपियर होणार आहे फ्रॉम द सर्फेस ऑफ द अर्थ. जर 2 स्पेसिस को इव्हॉल्व असेल, को इव्हॉल्व म्हणजे काय, जर 2 स्पेसिस एक दुसऱ्यावर डिपेंड करत असेल, इफ द 2 स्पेसिस आर डिपेंडिंग ऑन इच अदर, जर 2 स्पेसिस एकत्र राहत असेल, त्यांच्या जीवन एक दुसऱ्यांशी संबंधित असेल, नॅचरली जर एकावर प्रॉब्लेम आला तर दुसरी स्पेसिसला सुद्धा प्रॉब्लेम येणार आहे. आता बघा, जर होस्टला प्रॉब्लेम आला, इफ सपोज देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लेम टू द होस्ट, व्हॉट विल हॅपन टू द पॅरासाइट. जर होस्टला प्रॉब्लेम आला, सपोज होस्ट डिसअपियर झाला, नॅचरली पॅरासाइट विल ऑल्सो डिसअपियर. देयर इज नो डाऊट फॉर इट, देयर इज नो डाऊट फॉर इट. याला को एक्सटिंक्शन म्हणतात. याला काय म्हणतात, को एक्सटिंक्शन. करेक्ट. ॲस्कॅरिस ह्युमनच्या इंटेस्टाईनमध्ये राहतो, त्याचं सर्वायवल कशामुळे, ह्युमन बिंग. करेक्ट आहे ना. आता बघा दुसरं एक्झाम्पल घ्या, पॉलिनेशन. पॉलिनेशन, हनी बी, बंबल बी, bat, different types of birds are there, hummingbird, sunbirds. These birds are well adapted, both are adapted, they are adapted with each other. They cannot, both are adapted in such a way that their survival depend on each other. Honeybee, you might be knowing that 80% of the pollination is carried out by the honeybee. If honeybee is not there, what will happen to the, from where we are going to get the fruit, where we are going to get the seed. Honeybee contributes much to the human being. The service which is provided by the human being service provided by the honeybee is too much valuable. If this species disappear, just now you might be reading in the newspaper and everywhere what is happening to the honeybee. If their number decreases, if their number decreases, they are going to get, means the plants which are depending on it will not be pollinated. Where to get the food, where to get the seed? Same is the case with the bumblebee, same is the case with the bat, hummingbird, sunbirds, hummingbirds, sunbirds, they are adapted. They are adapted for pollination. They are adapted for pollination. Imagine what is going to happen. If one disappear, the other is going to get disappear. Follow it. Other is going to get disappear. Follow it. Now,